Oh, it's raining. It's the 22nd of November, 1881. Victor Lewe's just been born. Yeah, today. Victor Lewe is the engineer whose name you've never heard of, who runs this planet. And that's how he keeps himself secret. He's the man behind the curtain. He's the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. Victor Lewe. I'm predicting, okay, from my theory and from the information I have on him, where I know he should be referenced in engineering right now and isn't, and deliberately isn't, and they refuse to reference. The Portland Cement Association refused to reference the theories of Dr. Victor Lewe because they're the gatekeepers. They're the controllers. They're a commercial organisation who control your world. Victor Lewe, the head of that commercial corporation, still alive, exists on adrenochrome, which is the extract of blood of tortured children. And what they're doing is they're cloning children so that they can use them for their experiments, but they degrade quickly. They're not as good. The ones that they grow themselves aren't as good as the real ones. So they do need to bring some real ones in from the real world for their satanic experiments as well. And so they sacrifice the children to Satan, and Satan teaches that people how to live forever using their blood of those children. And that's what Victor Lewe has done. He's a vampire. He exists in the chapel, in the crypt in the chapel in the centre of CERN. There you go. Right? It's a beautiful story, isn't it? A brilliant film. But he's a real person. Now, is he alive? Because if he is, it shows that how we fix this today on his birthday. He dies. He can't be 144. 144 is a magic number. You can't go beyond 144. It's impossible. Yeah, in the span of time. So you lengthen your time through changing the whole system, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep Dr. Victor fucking Lewe alive. Madness. Yeah. And so he's the dreamer. So there is one dreamer, and that it should be the king of the planet, and he should represent God. He should be manifesting God as much as he possibly can, and everyone should see that he's doing that. That's the king's job, and the king is the warrior of God and says, you are following these instructions. You have the armies to support, to enforce, if necessary, behaviours, but they won't be necessary really quickly. You see, once you realise that this is the centre of the universe, and that you're a fragment of the one, the light, the Godhead, and you just have your relationship with your own consciousness, your own Godhead, recognising that it's part of the one, and so start from the one and work back towards you, and then you'll see your place in the system, how essential it is. You're the chooser. You're the chooser, the caretaker. You choose to take care. That's it. Choose positive, choose love. If you don't, the system breaks down. There must be a fractal snap, a dimensional fractal snap. Everything that's created is real. Force is real. Yeah? And so there must be what that force pushes about, its axis must be of a different dimension. And that dimension is thought. And that's Walter Russell's work. And so there should be one dreamer. So if you choose, like for example, Christ, if we chose Christ to be our king, and we followed his morality entirely, New Testament, entirely, his teachings, his deeds, his words, we'll have a planet of peace, love, excellence, because you'll behave properly. You won't need to, nobody will enforce the law, you'll enforce your own law, because you are your own observer, you are your own God. The movie analogy of observer, screen and action played on the screen, which is never damaged, the system, the eternal life, the spark of light that you are, is observed, and you are the observer. And so behind you, behind this whole, the Trinity, is a sphere. And around that sphere is the layer of slime mold. It's colour, a membrane made of pure colour, in perfect balance around a hexagonal framework flower of light. Cosmic microwave background, twisted magnetic dipoles in terms of heat and entropy. There it is, you see it. But it's not either of the two shapes that I've drawn. It's not the tennis ball model. It's not the hemisphere model. It's the wine glass bowl model, where the ring tip, where the ring tension is raised above the equator of the hemisphere to form that cup, and then that cup exists there and there orthogonally. Can you see it? That's the system. That's the surface tension of water, and I've shown the two tensions. The two spheres, just take the bending sphere and the tension and the ring tension sphere as spheres and just put them together, one inside the other, twist them about, and so that they're joined at a twisted point where the vector axis of the North Pole comes out and become a single surface. An inside and an outside single surface twists itself into a special torus with the hole on the equator that is not now on the equator. It's the pocket axis of 108 degrees from the axis to the sacral of the circle, the small circle, the central circle. Sacral has the pole up and down to the lens, and that is absolutely most finely balanced possible, because it doesn't actually exist. That's just twisting force in the body of water. Above the water line lies all the action, and that action is so powerful that the ring tension is above the surface itself, and so you get that shape. And so the speed c, meters per second, is the duration of that circumference. C meters in h real seconds. Okay? No more Plancks. Yeah? H is height of ring tension. Reference Dr. Victor Lewe, 1915, and he's the dreamer. So let's kill him by waking up. He will just die. We'll expose all the horrible shit that's been happening with the children. That will stop immediately, and new people who've been involved in it will begin forgiveness. That's the journey. Off we go. Eternal life. It's proven. My friends, I suggest you wake up to that fact fast. Happy birthday, Victor. Follow the Rebel King.